Last week on Raw Boys. You went to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I now have a mustache.
You do have a mustache.
Equal. Those are equal.
Sure. What can you talk to me about your mustache?
I think it looks dope.
You going for it?
I'm going for it.
You think the ladies like that that little...
If they got daddy issues, I think I'm in.
They got that little vagina tickler?
Yep. I think I look like a stepdad, and some people are into that.
You definitely have a look.
And now the continuation of Raw Boys. Oh, what? This is just play on your phone, boys?
Did you start already?
Yeah.
You're a jerk. How do you spell mull? Like mull it over? M-U-L-L?
No, M-A-U-L.
No, that's Darth Maul.
Yeah, that's the same word.
Let me mull it over. It didn't say I was wrong. Man, I wish you wouldn't touch my...
I don't touch anything. You do that every time.
I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. Welcome.
How many beers did you have in the car ride over here?
I was on the phone and I look at you and you're like, "Are you drinking in the car?" I was like, "No."
First off, let's address my attire right now and how chill and relaxed
You look better. That's what I said. You look very comfy.
I am.
Yeah, I almost wore something close to it, all black sweats.
This has fleece on the inside. Super warm, really comfy.
Right, I don't need to be super warm right now because you lost a third of your body weight and I did not. So
I lost 2/3 of my body weight.
Sorry.
That math doesn't check, but
I don't know how it physically could, but I was just going to let you have it.
I got my UGG slippers on.
The Uggs are dope. Those are my favorite thing.
Don't touch my...
I love those.
They're very nice. I'm thinking about getting an actual like high pair to wear outside.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
Because
so these are just slippers. They're not outdoor Uggs. They're not OUs.
You can wear those outdoors.
No.
They've got a public bathroom written all over them.
No, I don't want to wear these out of the house.
Those are your Ugg slippers for in the house.
Yeah.
But they don't have slipper. They have a back.
Yeah, I like them attached to my feet.
I hate no backs.
Every
year.
You hate no backs.
I hate no backs.
You got to be careful.
What are you trying to get me to say?
You like these kind, is what you're saying.
That's my favorite shoe I've seen you wear in a long time.
What about my Lego
Those
Adidas?
are dumb. What about your Cars Crocs?
They light up when you walk, baby.
They're stupid. Those are the best shoes I've seen you wear in a long time.
You're telling me you don't like these?
I'm telling you, those are stupid.
Look at them light up when you hit the bottoms. I don't know how you change the battery.
Hey, the light up Crocs stay on during sex.
Not the first time it's been said in this house. I was real bummed because I'm not a blue boy. So,
what's a blue boy?
So I'm not a blue boy. I'm wearing blue sweatpants and a blue hoodie that are like part of a set.
Yeah, you are an autumn.
Yeah, I'm an autumn. I'm a gray guy. I like to wear the gray.
Right.
Right. So everybody knows it's gray sweatpants season.
Yeah.
So I go into Sam's Club today. This is a Maker's Mark ensemble.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. These are...
I hate it now.
These are Sam's.
And why are you going to Sam's Club without me?
I just had to get some nuts and a piece of pizza.
Fucking asshole.
You go to Sam's without me. When was the last time you went to Sam's?
Probably like 3 weeks ago.
False, because you said you went last week.
I didn't go last week. Maybe the week before. Last week I might have said I went last week. So 2 weeks ago. I go to Sam's every other week.
I go to Sam every week.
Every week.
Because I get bags of nuts in the shop.
You can't even eat a lot, so why are you going to Sam's now?
I get bags of nuts.
I find it ironic that now that you can't eat less than ever, you go to Sam's for the most food.
I like to go to get a piece of pizza every week.
Are you TN? You can't eat a piece of pizza.
I can eat, if you ask them very nicely.
Are you shitting me? Can you cut it in half?
They do cut it in half for you.
Are you serious? You're an asshole.
They cut it in half, and they'll also wrap it in tinfoil.
Did you know you can't tip them?
There's a tip jar there.
No, there isn't. That's changing for the fucking children that'll never see that money. I've tried to tip them before. They're like, we can't.
It says tips on it.
You're wrong. Not the Greensburg one. You're wrong. I'm telling you, I tip more than you do.
I doubt that.
Wait a minute. Come on now.
Are we talking about this right now?
I mean, between both tips, I tip more than you.
I don't know.
I'm not saying my tip's bigger.
I make eye contact as I put money in that tip container.
You don't think I make eye contact as I put the tip in?
No.
Come on.
I think you're ashamed and you look away. I called that. I talked to the lady because there's two attractive ladies that work there. There's one that's like a brown complexion, and there's one that's like a taller version of a lady that I would be into. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you.
And they're all very young, so I'm like nice, like I always am to everybody, right? I'm a nice boy, almost to the point where it's detrimental. You know what I mean?
How is it detrimental?
You don't like it when I call workers by their name.
It's fucking weird, man. We're not young pups anymore. We're not young pups. We're old.
If her name's Deborah and it says it on the name tag, you can call them by their names.
Keyword there. You can call them.
And you should, because it humanizes them.
But
they're people, Josh.
You can call them whatever you want. Hey, what's up, baby?
No,
we call everyone baby now?
That is uncalled for.
Hey, slut, can I get a piece of pizza?
Nope, you can't do that. That's how you get canceled. What's up, baby cakes? Can I get 4 meats?
Hey, excuse me, whore. Can I,
No.
can I get...
Nope, I'm not. Call it. I'm not.
I wouldn't do that.
I've seen you do it.
I call everyone dear. That's fine. That's
Anyway.
from the 50s. You're an ass. Anyway.
I go, hey, sugar tits. You almost spit your water
almost
out.
at you, dude.
I really wanted you to. That is not what I said.
This is Josh.
Josh said that. I'm like, hey, Deborah. Let's say her name was Deborah.
Right.
If I wanted to order 10 pizzas, how would I do it? And she's like, you'd have to give us 2 days notice.
That's all they need.
Yeah.
They're like, and they're buy 9, get 1 free.
Are they?
No, I'm kidding. It's $10.
They're like $8 for a whole pizza. It's
Is
like
that what you're doing for the
it's
party?
like- yeah.
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
$8.98. And I'm going to ask him to cut it twice. Littler pizzas. Or would you, it's the office conundrum, right? Would you rather have a lot of okay pizza or a smaller amount of better pizza?
Small amount of better pizza. No, okay, pizza. We're all drinking. Who cares?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you do, man.
I was going to ask them to not cut it at all, and we'll just cut it as we want it at your party.
That would be a nightmare.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
You just put out a bunch of pizza slicers,
Yeah, that sounds great.
and then you slice the amount of pizza you want.
That can't go wrong. You love destroying my house for no reason.
You wiped your dirty hands on my wall one time.
I wiped your own dirt on your own wall. Thank you.
So if I reached in and grabbed a handful of chocolate pudding in your refrigerator and my hand got dirty in your house and then I rubbed it on your wall, that's cool with you by your logic.
Listen, your fan looked like it was that color. I touched it. I was like, ew. And then I wiped it on the wall.
I feel like
remember?
we're saying the same thing.
Do you remember that?
Yep, I was very upset with you.
You remember when I spit on your car?
Yep. You tried to spit out my car window and the window was not down
And
far
what
enough.
I do, I was like,
You were like trying to pretend like you were putting your elbow on my window to rest your head to wipe it up. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
hey, excuse me, fun bags? Can I get a piece of pizza?
You got to be careful. They're people, Josh.
I know.
It's not a stripper club.
I'm just giving analogies. It's not my fault Pawnee got canceled. I can't help it. Just because that bitch is unattractive, it's my fault.
What?
The Pawnee Public Forum.
We
got canceled because
we got canceled because you said something.
Because I was being.
Look, I like these because they're cuffed at the bottom. Anyway, as I say, and I'm not a blue boy, I'm a gray guy.
Right.
That's where we got off on a tangent. So we all know it's gray sweatpants season. So I go to get these sweet Members Mark sweatsuit combo that are sold as separates.
Are they really?
Yeah, which I'm glad because my bottom size vastly different from my top size.
How's that possible?
These are small pant. large hoodie. Anyway.
Large hoodie.
Large hoodie.
Should probably try losing some weight.
I mean, look at it. I couldn't go medium.
I can go lower.
Anyway, I'm like, oh, gray, sweet. I pick up a gray hoodie. Guess what they don't have any of?
Large gray hoodies.
Small gray sweatpants. They don't have any gray sweatpants. It's like the Italians came and bought them all. And I feel comfortable saying that.
Yeah, I think I'm Italian. I don't mind.
Y'all like gray sweatpants. But why wouldn't you get the hoodie to match?
I don't like gray sweatpants. Well, because that's not the combo. You wear gray sweatpants with a wife beater. First off, if you're Italian, that's what you wear. But I don't wear gray sweatpants.
I thought it was black slacks and a wife beater.
That's in the movies.
Okay.
I don't wear gray sweatpants though. I don't got anything to show off.
Right. I like to wear gray sweatpants.
Why?
Because I'm packing, baby.
Yeah, I bet.
English breakfast sauce.
God damn it.
Hey, we didn't do this yet.
We sure didn't.
I'm Mike.
I'm Josh.
This is Raw Boys.
Raw Boys season 1, episode 10 and 11. 2.
3.
4.
Raw Boys. Raw Boys. Raw Boys. Raw Boys.
Raw Boys.
That is a centrifuger. The battery's dead.
Yeah, it smells good.
But I didn't have the right size screwdriver to
Is that
take
from
the
IKEA
batteries.
as well?
No, that's from Wally World.
Welcome to Raw Boys.
We did this.
Episode 10 and 11.
Yeah.
Season 1.
Season 1, episode 10 and 11.
Hell's Kitchen.
He hasn't said it's raw yet.
It has not said it's raw yet. There's no idiot sandwich yet. I know that's coming.
That does not happen in Hell's Kitchen.
Aww.
I think that was like a parody thing he did.
Oh.
Because I don't think he'd ever be that mean.
What are you?
I'm an idiot sandwich.
Hey, this is a good episode.
It was good 2 episodes.
Two episode put together, right?
Yeah, they smushed them together. They smushed them and bushed them. This was this aired August 1st, 2005. It was up against a repeat of King of Queens, Everybody Loves Raymond, 2.5 Men, which it did not beat.
Right.
It was also up against a repeat of Fear Factor in Las Vegas. It beat Las Vegas and Fear Factor.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And Girlfriends and Half and All of Us and One on One. Like it, and then the Monday night ABC Monday night movie was The Sixth Sense. It did not beat The Sixth Sense. No, it beat the second episode beat Sixth Sense, but the first episode did not. So
was it back to back that night?
It was B2B, baby.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. One large chunk of hell.
Pretty good. And it's picking up steam. You see it's slowly starting to beat shows. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's chonking away.
Yeah. Cool. So this one was nuts. Very long. You want to start with the swears?
Start with the swear. Not a lot.
There wasn't a lot.
Place and we can't clean it.
Yes, chef.
Because you're just banging hours if you don't care. And you told me you do care.
I do, chef.
So care then.
All right.
And you work professionally in a restaurant. It's true. Without that looks like a dog's dinner.
These were flashback swears.
Yeah.
Get it? You're in control, your restaurant. And you run it like this tomorrow, we're in trouble big time. Listen to me. Did you hear my question?
Yes.
Answer. Why are you putting fish stock on a risotto? Get it off! And I'm out of here.
They did finally play Fire at the end of the episode.
Did. It was him. I'm fucking out of here.
I'm fucking out of here, bro.
So it's Michael versus Ralph.
RVM.
Mono. Mono a mono. Mono a mono.
Mono B mono. Mono C mono.
So what's the first thing?
The first thing is how Ralph answers the fucking phone.
Bonsoir. I need to see you guys in 2 minutes, please, yes? 2 minutes in the dining room? In the dining room, yes? Yeah,
Gordon's
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye. Okay. Bonsoir. Stupid idiot.
So he didn't say stupid idiot, right? They put those two together to make it sound like he said. Let's listen to it again.
Okay.
Bonsoir.
We got to listen to the
I
whole
need to see
thing.
you guys in 2 minutes, please.
Listen
yes?
to it
2
close.
minutes in the dining room? In the dining room, yes?
When he
Yeah,
says stupid
thank you.
idiot.
Bye-bye. Okay. Bonsoir. Stupid idiot.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They definitely put those two things together.
What do you think he called him? Probably like a hate word.
Yeah. maybe not such a great word for like 2022.
Probably a choice word in 2005, though.
Yeah, 2005. I
Prime.
mean, The Office was saying it.
Yeah, that's true. So he says bonsoir. He answers the phone. He gets him down there. They get to make the restaurant. He's like, listen, you got 56 hours, I think it was.
Right.
It's like 2.5 days. Go. It's yours. Make a restaurant. That's tough.
That is tough.
Also, the money that they'd pour into that.
Yeah, but they probably all made it all back. I mean, it's not like they did high quality stuff. Most of it was plywood.
Yeah, a lot of it was like just plastered on. Even brick wallpaper, brick, like.
Yeah. It wasn't real stuff. When Ralph was getting ready in the morning, he was fake shaving, right? Like you saw how he was moving his razor. That's not how you shave. And there was no shaving cream.
Some people go raw, man.
You do it raw?
I use an electric shaver, so yeah, I do it raw.
I do my undercarriage. I do raw.
I also do that raw.
No, like with a straight razor.
What?
Yep.
No.
It's just
No way.
with like an old school barber's straight razor. That's how I do down there.
I don't believe
I grab and I pull that tight. I pull the skin tight. And I'm just
Wipe.
Yep, no shaving cream.
No way. I believe you there.
We'll do it later. I'll show you. They got 56 hours for a redesign.
They got to make the kitchen.
Yeah.
They got to dress the waiters and
Right.
waitresses, which is one of the best parts of the episode.
I have so many I got so many clips.
Let's do it.
I'm going for a party. I'm going to, I like people having a good time in the place.
I like very simple, very plain. I don't like colors. I'm really into less is more.
They got a big mirror going on up there. Maybe there's some characters on the wall.
As far as going back in the booth, I like it to be like very private. You guys,
A little more privacy.
most definitely.
Sharing is encouraged.
All of Ralph's stuff sounds like a friggin' nightmare.
Nightmare.
Characters on the wall?
Characters on the wall. Sharing is encouraged. Have a party. But even Michael was a little more super polarizing as well. He's like,
Right.
nothing. I don't like colors.
I don't like colors either. Like, I would rather eat in Michael's restaurant
Oh, same.
than Ralph's.
Yeah, same.
I like even when you go to Gordon Ramsay's steak and you're sharing all the sides, I hate that.
Me too.
Let me get what I want
Me too.
and just nobody, right?
I agree. Yeah, I hate the a la carte sides that are meant to share. I just make them half the size. Then you'd be fine. So they have to design the restaurant, staff dress their waitresses, waiters. Then they got to design the menu, and work with the sous chefs in the meantime.
Right.
Gordon's like right-hand men.
Stephen, Mary Ellen. No, not Mary Ellen.
Who was it? Your favorite?
Yeah.
I
forget
can't
her
remember.
name.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Doesn't
matter.
I thought all my sound clips uploaded and they didn't. So I am slowly I'm uploading them right now.
But you're good. You're good. We're fine. So that was their first challenge, is decorating and figuring out what they need. They work with the decorator that did Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
Then they meet with John Philippe.
Oh my God. Hold on. We'll go to clips. Hold on 1 second. It's almost done.
John Philippe is in charge of the waitresses and waiters.
Yeah.
What he expects out of them and what the cooks expect.
We got one left. Hold on.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, let me go back.
But there was the best part
Okay.
about John Philippe.
Was it this one?
Want the ladies to wear some black panties?
Stops.
Leggings, pantyhose.
You have to think about those things, I tell you.
Excuse me?
Did you?
And John Philippe's just like,
What?
What?
They probably call them that
yeah, they probably do.
wherever the.
But I
fuck
thought his
he's
name was
from.
John.
Yeah, I have that too. Hold on.
Bonsoir. No, was it John?
John Pierre.
John Pierre. He's like, if this motherfucker calls me John Pierre one more time.
Here it is. It's not right away. Hold on 1 second. Let me Squid over, and then I think it's this one.
He keeps on calling me Jean-Pierre. My name is Jean-Philippe. I've been working now for so many weeks with the man, and he keeps on calling me Jean-Pierre. I mean, I'm gonna kill him, I'm telling you.
He called him Jean-Pierre like 3 times, too.
I know, it's so funny. So I was gonna write down Mike and Ralph's signatures. I don't know how to spell fucking any of them. So here's what they are.
Sabuca and Porterhouse.
I couldn't spell it.
Oh, okay.
Ralph,
Yes, chef.
signature dish, what is it?
I'm doing a bistecca Fiorentina, chef. It's a porterhouse steak for 2 Italian style.
Interesting.
I hate entrees for 2 as well.
Me too. Fuck
Michael,
that.
signature dish, what is it?
Short rib ossobuco with roasted red garnet yams, and then I finish it with the natural juices from the braising liquor. It's awesome.
What would you have preferred?
So, it's a good question, right? I think if I want to be...
You have all your druthers.
What?
Your druthers.
What's that?
You know what it means. You got all your options. Your druthers.
Okay. I didn't know that was what they're called.
Let's say, though, that Ralph's, you could get, it wasn't 4-2.
Right. And that's what I would expect. If I'm feeling...
You feel a little saucy.
Yeah, like if I want... The sky's the limit with Michael's, but you know what you're getting with Ralph's. You know what I mean?
I feel like Ralph's, even if it wasn't good, it'd be okay.
Right.
But I feel like if Michael's wasn't on point,
it'd be bad.
It'd be bad.
But if it's good, it's the best meal you've ever had.
I feel like I would like Michael's better.
I think so too.
I'm not a huge steak guy, but I do like ribs.
I love porterhouse. I love steak, and I'm sure it was really good. But if I'm seeing it on the menu, I'm sure it was like $200 for me and Erica to eat a steak. I'm like, I'm good. I'll have my own. It's later in the episode. I'm sure you didn't grab it, but some dude ordered a well done beef Wellington, and they said like, "Here's your well done beef Wellington." Fuck that guy.
Yeah, and they don't do that.
They don't do it. They won't do it. Anyway, I'd probably go with Michael's.
I'd probably go to Michael's.
That's what everyone else said too. They go and they put their meat on streets. Street meat.
Listen to this.
Like a Cadillac, right? Power steering, power brakes, power windows, and telescopic steering.
He's got to relax a little bit.
Yeah, Ralph's got to shut the fuck up.
I did like, you know, the guy that said, he says this.
I like this dish, but I like you more than him.
Right.
Ralph, you know.
The way he was fucking licking his lips when they first started the challenge. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
He was like,
oh, yeah.
Ugh.
That's so disgusting.
Gross, right?
Super gross. Yeah. Hey, also, how warm are those dishes out on the street?
So cold.
So cold.
And it looks like they chopped it all up. Like it looks like it's just the meat, none of the sides and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, is it really a fair?
Well, the osabuca should be over like polenta or rice or something.
But it looked like it was just the meat.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love when Ralph loses.
So Ralph is going hard on trying to sell his dish, but eventually Michael wins. It's like 11-6.
12-6.
12-6 of people on the street.
Michael's dish had an unfair advantage in the fact that his dish was built for street food and my dish was built to be served in the dining room. Whatever, I'm going to win tomorrow, so it doesn't matter.
Right, should we go?
He's like, forget about it.
Forget about. Also, when they were walking out of the building with their trays, Michael was fucking smoking in the building.
Yeah, and he has those giant sunglasses on, talking to people. He looks like
I hated that.
I hated the sunglasses.
He wore them a lot this episode.
And he didn't say a word.
No, he was just quiet. He's like, just let it speak for itself.
He didn't say a word. And Rob was like, yo, you gotta eat this steak here.
Listen, it's the Cadillac or other nice cars of steaks.
Forget about it. Yeah, and who compares it to a fucking Cadillac anymore?
Power steering, because that's not something every single car has had since the 90s.
Well, maybe not in 2005.
I said since the 90s.
You said since the 90s. Who knows? Yeah.
Also,
so
you know, they had the challenge where they had to cook for all those people, right?
yeah,
They had to cook. There's no way those people were real construction workers. There was way too many of them. They could not work safely.
they all
with
looked
that many.
They
people.
all looked the same. None of them looked rough.
Yeah.
And they were all like politely eating
Yeah.
like gourmet food.
Right. So, I don't know how many work sites you've been on. I'm on a lot.
Yeah.
It's if one person's wearing a hard hat, everybody should be wearing a hard hat.
Correct.
This is not, oh, I'm just a supervisor, so don't wear a hard. If one person needs to wear a hard hat, literally everybody should be wearing a hard hat.
Also, the one dude in the ceiling was like, "Oh, I'll have the risotto."
Yeah,
like get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. They should have been making burgers and brats.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you like better, hot dogs or hamburgers?
Oh, don't make me choose.
No, you got to choose one. What are you choosing? If you could only have one for the rest of your life, you picking hot dogs or hamburgers?
Burgers.
You're fucking dead to me. It's hot dogs all the way.
If I had to have the rest, if you're making me choose right now,
yeah,
I'd probably pick hot dog. If you're telling me for the rest of my life, burger, so I live longer.
Hot dogs are healthier for you than burgers.
No, they're fucking not. They're full of glycerin.
The stuff that blows up?
No, the stuff that Bush sang. Glycerin.
Glycerin. Why? I'm fucking up your house at Halloween. I'm taking your table and I'm taking a leg off it.
Please don't.
I'm going to get under that table with a screwdriver or a ratchet.
Please don't.
And I'm going to take the bolts out of one of the legs the whole way.
He just weakened the middle part of the table, so he set down something and it falls.
Yeah. I'm going to take the tablecloth off. I'm going to take one of the leaves out. And I'm going to put the tablecloth back on.
That's a good idea.
Are you going to kill your brother this year?
No, I haven't. I didn't kill him last year.
He was barely there last year.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Anyway. So they feed the workers. Michael, when he's in charge at the hot plate while they're feeding the workers, you can barely hear him. He's not very assertive, but he does okay.
Yeah.
Then they flip over to Ralph, and Mike's like, I'm going to fuck this guy up.
Wait, I forget what this clip is.
You guys cook like old people.
How can I forget? And Gordon, he can't handle it.
He started loosening.
Because he was quiet. He just turns around and says that. And Gordon's like, all right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good one. I didn't know what he meant, though. You cook like old people fuck.
Slow.
Oh, I thought it was like good.
No, wait a minute. A couple questions here.
Okay, hit me with them.
First off, you don't go above your age range. Ever.
I punched down.
You always... All your druthers are young.
I got my druthers. No, I've been entangled with some older ladies sometimes in the past.
Bullshit. When? Not since you know me.
You don't know all of my love life
I do not.
I'm a pretty private person.
I know. Because I'm not. I get that. But that is definitely not something that you have more experience with than others.
Well, no. But it's happened.
Anyway.
So relax. All I'm saying is...
Why would old people fuck well?
Because they got a lot of experience. Who do you think is better? I know your answer. Younger women or older women? Younger people or older people?
No, you said women first.
Well, I mean, for us, it's women, I assume.
It's hard to say.
Because you're Hannah Montana in it right now, right?
It's a little bit of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Right. I mean, you're getting the best of both worlds.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, I don't like this question.
You got to answer it. Probably younger. See, I think older women know what they're doing.
It depends on older. Like how much? Older is...
6 months. Like 6 months older than you.
Older than me?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm talking like 10-year window.
Okay.
Both ways.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
you can do the math on it real quick. You're cool. You're old enough that you could go 20-year, but
not 20-year.
Pretty close.
No, it's not.
No, you're for you.
10 is pushing it.
I don't know.
This is a bad conversation to have on
age,
Raw Boys.
It's half your age plus 7.
You know the rule. What if she's slightly like, oh, you're good.
That's Parks and Rec.
Yeah, Parks and Rec. We're not shitbags. My wife is 36, 37.
37.
37.
Because she's a year older than me.
I don't like this question. It is Raw Boys, though.
Okay.
Maybe older because there's no repercussion.
Can't get them pregnant if there's no utes in them toots, right?
Hey, you old bitch, can I get some pizza?
I think somebody can go without having crab in them.
Talking about.
It's my risotto.
He hasn't put crab
So,
in the risottos.
That's okay. I'm surprised Steve didn't flip out on him.
No,
It was
I
super
feel like
cool.
So I don't know about season 2, but the newer seasons, he does that. So Gordon will be purposefully sabotaging the person running the pass
Okay, cool.
just to make sure they catch him. And I feel like that originated from Michael.
Okay, that's awesome. So Michael's like, let me see what he can do.
Yeah.
So, we're good.
Yeah, it's just screen's just timing out.
Okay, all right, just making sure. So he tells Steve that, no crab in the risotto. Risotto comes up, and he's like, Ralph, did you taste that? He's like, yeah, it tastes good. And he's
Yeah,
like,
but you're not eating chunks of the crab.
I
right?
would kind of agree there. As far as risotto, if you're making it right, it's supposed to be like a creamy blend of like the meat and first off, who makes crab risotto? But anyway,
you can't have it.
I can't, but I would make crab risotto. I would make like
Lobster, shrimp,
I guess. I don't know.
scampi.
So yeah, that's a hard thing to catch because you're gonna have that crab flavor
Yeah,
if they're using fish stock.
And I hate crab.
That's so good. You're an ass. So he misses it, right?
Yeah, risotto without crab. Makes me look like an ass. I can't have a crab meat risotto not have crab meat in it. It went out, it came back to haunt me. How long on the risotto with crab and salt?
1 minute.
Idiot. Hey, let me point out that the pallet that caught that was a construction worker.
Yeah, that was hilarious, right?
Gordon's like, construction worker doesn't have crab in his risotto. What fucking world is this?
Yeah. Also, like construction workers, obviously that guy's not a construction worker, right?
Right.
He's probably an actor.
Probably.
And some PA was probably like, hey, so you don't have crab in your risotto. Right?
Right. Your dog's going ham out there. I hear it. I can't wait to see it. The cage is going to be here.
He's probably upset that Duncan didn't eat his treat.
I would be too. That makes sense.
Don't side with Augie on this. He's in the wrong. It's getting warm in here, right? Probably because I'm in this hot sweatsuit. Like, I think I look cute in this.
Good. What you on the next one?
You could agree.
I don't think you look cute in that.
Motherfucker.
You look cuter without a mustache.
This is a Fieri situation all over again.
Guy Fieri?
Guy Fieri.
I get it. What's next?
Meet your staff.
Good morning, everybody.
What?
Did you love it?
I laughed. I laughed quite hard. Dewberry.
They did not get everybody back.
No, they didn't get the one dude, Andrew or Michael.
Chris.
Probably because he was super jaded.
Yeah, like super pissed. They probably got. I think in the newer seasons it's everybody, but they probably weren't like they're probably not allowed to leave until it's over.
Well, and honestly, that's true, but also they could be just learning how the show goes right now.
Right, they're figuring it out.
Right. So they bring teams back. Dewberry shows up. Everyone shows up. Since Michael won the challenge, Michael gets to pick his first person.
Right. Do you remember the whole teams?
I do. Michael picks Jess.
Yeah.
That's
just to fuck with Ralph.
Right. And that's what he says. He's like, hey, stop consulting with Ralph. And he's like, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to fuck him. Here's the thing, though. Wouldn't Jess like not work as well for you?
I don't think. I think she would work just as well for you. Just because. Like that would make her look bad.
And then Ralph picks Andrew, who sucked.
Right.
And they got in tiffs all the time.
Yeah. But he was like a rock star for him. Cut his fucking face at 4 stitches. I don't think I'd go to the hospital for 4 stitches.
I don't think I've ever had 4 stitches.
I think probably they made him go though. Like I don't think he had a choice. I think that he had to go. And then Mike gets Jimmy. Makes sense.
Mike picks Jimmy. Yeah. Good call. Jimmy was pretty mediocre the whole time.
Right.
Not too bad, not too good.
Yeah.
So then it flips over to Ralph.
He picks Wendy before Elsie.
Yeah. Elsie made it to the 4th, right?
Yeah.
5th?
4th. That is rough.
Picks Wendy, who thought that cold water boiled faster than hot water. Then it goes over to Michael and he picks Elsie because Dewberry's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
And Ralph's like, I'll bring it on, Dewberry.
Not because I have to. Come here, Dewberry. Here's what he has to say about Elsie.
I saw Elsie not cohesive in the kitchen. Elsie stayed around. She was great in challenges and she got great taste buds, but line service hurt her.
I think
he's not wrong.
Yeah, but I think they did Elsie dirty. And I'm pissed that nothing came out of them all sabotaging her in that 4th episode.
Right? Like, and she was super cool about it.
Yeah, super. She lied to Gordon, said everyone helped her.
Right.
Like, Gordon should be like, all right, everyone's out, Elsie wins. Like, something like that. Like, Jesus.
How was that donut? Did you not like it for real?
I did not like that donut.
I very much enjoyed that donut.
It wasn't worth the calories.
Only 190.
Oh my God.
What?
The Dunkin' Donuts one is only 320. And that tastes way better.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want a little bit of donut.
No, not me. I want it all. I want it. What the hell is this?
That's a microphone that goes on a camera. Why don't you quit? Don't put that in your mouth.
Stop leaving shit everywhere.
It's my fucking house.
This is our room.
It is not.
Yes, it is. Our Patreon helped pay for half of this stuff.
It really didn't.
Yeah, it did. You said it did. Don't give me this shit.
I said
I picked up this tabletop for you.
You did not.
I was there with you.
Yeah, you helped me pick it up, like physically.
That's what I said.
And put it in your
I
car.
said I helped you pick out this tabletop.
Listen, this is a lot like when Kevin Smith and Leah Remini would argue on the set on King of Queens, and Kevin would go, "Listen, my salary pays for a little less than half of all this stuff in this house."
Yes. Stop leaving shit around.
I could do what you want. Some pepperoni.
What?
You want a little piece of pepperoni?
No, pepperoni?
No, it's pepperoni.
No, it is.
No, it's pepperoni.
Good one.
You want a little piece?
Anyway, they picked the teams. They each run into little snafus with the renovations, but I thought that was stupid because
like the wallpaper.
no
not
matter
showing
what,
up.
they're gonna make it work.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Make
It's
it
like
work.
Mike's like, oh no. And then he goes right into the kitchen. Like who cares?
They're like, oh, the booths aren't ready yet. Are they going to be ready?
Yeah.
And then painting the one wall red, which was a good call. That looked pretty cool.
It looked nice.
I would never trust myself to design a restaurant.
I don't think I could either.
I would hire somebody who designs restaurants, and I'd say, here's what I want. Here's the vibe I want to kick out. And Gordon's like, well, Michael's design won't make people want to stick around. You don't want people hanging out in a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
You want to turn them and burn them, baby.
Yeah, I guess when you go to like upscale restaurants, you do.
Do you though?
Yeah, because the longer they're there, the more money they're spending.
I don't know if that's true.
It doesn't have to be true all the time, but if you're there for a while, you're getting drinks, you're getting dessert.
We getting zerts, apps and zerts.
Cheeky parm. So they build the team. Good.
So those pumpkins got to be in the oven.
I'm working on it, man.
I want to be able to get all this prep done within 4 hours, right? We got 4 people times 4 is 16 hours of manpower right now. Do you understand? I can afford no error.
Do I?
Fucking Dewberry.
Do what?
Dewberry uses this episode to come out, which I thought was nice.
I'm pretty sure he was out the whole time.
I don't think he said anything like he did this episode.
I have it. Hold on.
Which one? There was a bunch.
If I fall out, just kick me in the ass and push me back up.
I'll make sure to live up to that.
Smack me in the ass if it's you, though.
And I don't think anyone else caught that one, right? Because no one like turned or laughed or anything.
No, but when he said, I might as well be Brad Pitt's wife or whatever.
I'd rather be Brad Pitt's wife.
Yeah. Everyone was like, what?
Yeah, Steve started laughing, and he's a pretty stoic character. Dewberry was in rare form. But the motherfucker goes and sits in the back because he's hot.
I hate to tell you this, but I think I'm fixing to pass out. Don't let me.
All right.
We're jumping around a lot.
That's okay. No, we're not. I'm going down the line of the show.
Well, I wanted to go over their speeches, their poorly written speeches.
Let's do it.
Here's what Mike said to rally their troops. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Today is the the single most important day of my life. I have an
Struggling.
opportunity here of a lifetime. There's
Really
only one person
struggling.
that can be up here, and you guys have worked really hard today. You made me feel good. There was no bitterness, nothing. You guys have really encouraged me this whole way. Those guys, it doesn't matter what you see, what you hear, you know that they're all going to be sweating, and Ralph's going to be trying to do everything, and he's going to be everywhere. We're set. We worked our ass off.
You think this was off the dome or he wrote it down?
Off the dome.
Thanks, you guys.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, thanks.
I think maybe he wrote it. I think maybe he wrote it and then was like trying to remember it and said it out loud.
Maybe. I don't know. He's got like shaky like vibrato.
Vibrato?
Vibrato.
Andrew, Wendy, Dewberry.
Chef.
We've come very far so
Fucking
far today.
Dewberry.
We have had a minor injury and a little setback. That doesn't stop us. When we've turned up the speed, we're ready to go. What I need from you tonight is to reach within, to dig in deep and give everything you possibly can right now. Remember those rules of service that we talked about before? About doing everything
rules of
perfect,
service.
perfection, never losing control. These are the things that we need to do tonight. I need absolute perfection and absolute professionalism. Can you do that for me?
What'd you think of the restaurant names?
Frank and Lulu's.
Frank and Lulu's named after a dog and his dog
And another dog, right?
and his friend's dog.
It sounds like steakhouse, right?
Yeah, Frank and Lulu's. And then Mike's was Lollipops.
What she said was after his wife?
Yeah. His fiance. His fiance's name's Lola, and he calls her Pops.
Why does he call her Pops?
They didn't explain that.
Oh my. Like Pops from regular show?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know this, but they called him Pops because he looks like a lollipop.
Right.
Like he's shaped like a lollipop.
Exactly.
Skinny body, big head, lollipop situation.
You know what? That's why they call Benson because Benson's a gumball machine.
Because he what?
Benson.
Yeah.
Benson's a gumball machine. It's a type of gumball machine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like a brand.
Oh, okay. Benson's Gumballs?
Benson.
Benson's Gumballs.
Benson's gumballs. Benson's balls.
Benson's balls of gum.
Benson's balls of flavor.
So,
my mom.
So let's
We
talk-
know your home skips. Pick up the phone skips. We know your home skips. Pick up the phone skips.
That was my favorite.
All right. All right. Sorry. Regular show.
Okay. So Gordon's looking at Ralph's restaurant, and he gets the servers to come out, and he's like, "The ladies look like grannies."
Yeah. Men look all right. Ladies, you look like grandmas.
Right.
You feel like grandmas? The one that they pan to, she's like
she definitely
she's
looked
trying to
uncomfortable
smile.
and looks like she's definitely somebody's grandma.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he's like, I wanted it to look like old school 20s. Like
Roaring
Casablanca.
20s.
Casablanca meets Ralph. Fucking Ralph.
What do you say? Casablanca meets something meets Ralph.
Meets Goodfellas meets Ralph.
Yeah, and Jean Pierre's like, what the fuck, man?
John Philippe.
I know.
Ralph,
Hey, Jean-Pierre, how are you? Jean-Pierre?
if you call me one more time Jean-Pierre, I'm gonna kill you. Thanks for the open house kitchen. I've been pushed,
Don't get in my face, buddy.
yelled at.
No, you. No, where's the food?
Whatever is gonna come to me tonight, I'm gonna give it to Michael and Ralph. I'm just neutral person.
Does Jean Philippe do other seasons?
Yeah, I think. He does like the first 5.
That's cool. I loved, and this is jumping back, whenever they were introducing the staff and going through it again, they like flash back to when John Philippe's like, "Stop touching yourself" to Jimmy. That was my favorite part. Anyway, you were saying.
They said for Mike, they loved Gordon loved his restaurants.
Right.
I do love private booths.
Oh yeah, same.
One of my favorite parts of COVID was that people put those dividers in between booths.
The best.
So good. Get good handies in there.
You gave good handies?
Yeah.
To yourself?
To myself. That's why I'm not allowed back in Eden Park.
Under the table looks like the Lower Caverns.
Just the Jackson Pollock.
Stalagmites.
So he said that the girls looked great and the guys looked like ballerinas. True.
They like reverse roles.
Yeah, like why would you make the ladies look great and then the dudes look like stagehands?
I don't know. Maybe bow ties he could have went with the guys.
Or like even a dress shirt.
Yeah.
Right? Mike was having a rough start. And so was
Jess and
they were fighting.
that's the biggest thing that started it off for Michael was Jess and Elsie was fighting. And Elsie's the bitch. I love her.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She was like, stop.
100% that bitch, right?
She was like, Jess said, Mike goes over and he's like, what's the problem? And Elsie's like, Jess having a breakdown. Shut up, Elsie.
No, shut up, Elsie. Don't tell me to shut up. But Ralph had a really good idea having an anti-pasta cart.
That was great.
Yeah.
Because then the staff takes it around. That was perfect.
Right.
That was
So
a really
what is
good idea.
anti-pasta? What's anti-pasta?
I don't know. Was it called anti-pasta?
I think anti-pasta is like just cheese. I feel like we should know this, and you definitely should, because you're Italian. And you're from Chicago. Chicago Italian. Are you looking it up?
Yeah. It's the type of pasta, antipasto. It's a traditional first course of a formal Italian meal.
Okay, that makes
Usually
sense.
made of a bite-sized small portion served on a platter from which everyone serves themselves.
Cool.
Antipasto!
Oh.
Ralph's like, oh!
Oh, I'm pasta in here. We're such an idiot. We're such idiots. Everybody makes it through. There is a bit of a little situation.
Yeah, play it.
Oh no.
And then I'm like, what this was in my mouth.
No, it is plastic. Did you allow me to remove your plate?
Absolutely. This is good.
Everything was good and tasty?
When Jean-Philippe brings that piece of plastic to Michael, and then Michael calls Elsie over and says, I'll fucking kill you.
He said he does this. He goes up to her and he's like holding it in her face. He's like, You do it once, you do it again, I'll fucking kill you.
I lost it.
But I love that. Like Elsie and Michael got it done.
Right.
And they were just
They were just ramming it out. Ramming it out. So dumb.
So they all get in their appetizers within like an hour 15, they said.
Yeah.
Which is pretty okay, I think.
Yeah.
If you sit down at a restaurant, I mean, any restaurant around here, we'd be like, what the fuck? It's been 10 minutes. Where's my cheese sticks?
Right.
But hour 15 to get cocktails and appetizers, that ain't bad. No. Then they got all their entrees out.
After like 3 hours.
Yeah,
right?
that was a little long, right?
Right. But I mean, it's different because they all sit down at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's not like a regular restaurant where some people are filtering in. They all sit down at the same time.
And that's tough.
That is
a lot of orders. Yeah. Anything more than like 5 orders that I used to get at a time, I'd be like, fuck this.
Yeah, that's rough.
I used to call people over to help. I mean, 5 orders in itself. But then they get out desserts too, which I guess Ralph was using for the pumpkin, or was he using that for his risotto? I don't know.
He was using it for some risotto or some shit like that. I don't like eating pumpkin.
Pumpkin risotto is so fucking good. I should make it.
So after everything
so
was done,
yeah,
they were talking to people about how they felt about their food, right?
Right.
Then this psychopath talks. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. It really, really is. You know what it is? I can chew it. It's very tender. And I can chew it, and I love that about steak.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I love that I can chew my steak. The motherfucker is in Dahmer, the series.
Jesus Christ. Right? Like, that's insane. That's an insane thing to say.
Agreed. Fucking nuts. It's just bad acting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is 2005 reality TV acting. What was the best reality TV at this point? Survivor?
It might have been Bachelor.
Bachelor, Survivor, and when was The Apprentice out?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's just bad acting. Bad 2005 acting. But then they also had that couple that just goes up to Michael. He's like, "What? How'd you do that?" He's like,
that might have been real.
He's like, "Just the juices."
Yeah, it's just the juice.
And he's like, "All right, it was good."
You got the juice. And did you see Ralph staring like a psychopath over at them when they were talking to him?
Oh yeah,
just like
Ralph's a bad loser, man.
Oh my god.
Oof.
So there's a little fake out situation.
Ralph and Michael, are you ready for the decision?
Yes, Chef.
Well, I'm not. Okay? Nowhere near it.
Gordon's a dick.
Yeah. So they go back to the dorms to hang out for a little bit.
Right.
And Michael's in his bed with his shoes on again.
I know.
I hate that.
Fuck it, right?
The sous chefs show up and they blindfold him. And the one sous chef was like, "Hey, Ralph, grab my shoulders. Like, I can."
Ralph's like, "I know my way around."
Yeah.
Come on now. Blind Italian man.
Probably isn't. No. So they go up to the doors, and this is how they do it. They still do the doors.
Oh, I hate that.
Why?
The anxiousness of that.
Oh yeah,
If I was in that
tension.
situation, I'd be pooping myself.
Well, they probably didn't have time to eat or poop. Like, when do you go to the bathroom on those?
I don't know, but I watched earlier in the episode when they're doing the mock. Ralph ate like 9 bites of that risotto, so I think he was just trying to get as much food in as he could. You never see him eat whenever they tried Elsie's soup.
Right. Or when they're eating
Give me some of that soup.
pretzels out of a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Out of a Ziploc bag, or Elsie's making tacos at 11 p.m. So he said one of the main things that he used as a metric to decide who won was if they would come back to the restaurant. And 90% said yes to one and 94% said yes to another.
Yep.
But like if you were getting surveyed at a restaurant, wouldn't you say you'd come back?
I think so. I think in this
Like,
situation
if
too.
it wasn't, if you didn't eat, if they didn't serve you literal dog shit,
I'd be like, yeah, I'd come back.
yeah, I'd come back to that. Or if
Especially
the service wasn't terrible.
they said they brought people from LA
For Michael's.
and they flew people in from New York.
Yeah.
If they're, would you come back? Yeah, fuck yeah. You're gonna fly me out to have a steak?
Right.
I'll
And
do that.
They probably didn't fly him in. It was probably they found people in LA that are from New York. Right? Because this
How
is
did
all,
they could tell? You think New Yorkers are walking around like, hey yo?
Have you met somebody from New York? All you
yeah.
have to do is talk to them for 5 seconds and they go, well, real New Yorkers.
Yeah. Well, it's not New York.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
I don't know if we've addressed this on this show. I hate New York. I think you like it a little bit more now. I hate New York City.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know how people could fucking live there. I hate New York City.
I would like to try it if I had like the income to do so.
Oh, if you made $1 million a year.
At least.
Yeah.
Right? The apartments in Manhattan are multi-million.
Yeah.
And you own apartments.
Yeah.
Right? Which is, I don't know. That whole city is a
You
train
own a
wreck.
percentage of a building. It smells. It stinks all the time.
It stinks all the time. There are too many people.
Yeah. We need a different plague.
A real one.
Yeah. Well, COVID kind of counted.
It's not enough, man. Wait a minute.
Okay, Dwight.
Keep going.
So Ralph keeps going in for a handshake, and then Mike hugs him.
Every
it's
time.
happened like 3 times this
And
episode.
then even one time it flipped.
Yeah.
Mike went in for a handshake and Ralph hugged him.
All right. So Mike won, right?
Mike wins. Door opens up. Mike's in there. He's like, what the fuck?
And Ralph has this to say. As always, Ralph is a sore loser.
Right.
I've said it before, win, lose, or draw. I've got no reservations about how I performed and what I did here. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I did the best I could. There's no loser. Michael just happened to win.
What?
No, there's definitely a loser.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time.
Yep. Here's what Mike had to say when he won.
For the first time, I feel like I'm in control of my own future. I've proven myself to myself, and that's important.
I think that I really earned the right to be the head chef that I know that I am and that I am now, that's for sure.
So, and then there's a final twist. Did you see the final twist coming?
Well, go ahead, play it.
As Michael was celebrating the win of a restaurant, I realised that an individual of Michael's talent that I didn't want to let him get away.
2 seconds. Thank you. Michael, you have a very special talent. And you've impressed me so much that I now want to make you an offer. Yeah. I personally would like to invite you to come back with me to London to be part of one of the most famous restaurants in the world and work alongside me to become a top world-class chef.
And then, of course, he gives a very unexcited.
Yes.
Right? Because
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I probably would have taken the restaurant.
Yeah, if I'm on national TV even, I'd be like, I'm good. I'll take the restaurant. I don't want to live in fucking London.
Well, It depends if all expenses were paid, right?
I'm sure it was. Because I'm sure the prizes actually become more like monetary, or at least you're able to wrap your head around what they are.
So eventually the prizes you become the head chef of a Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
Right. Which is also cool.
Yeah. And money, I think.
Yeah,
I think
but
you get a little bit of both.
Own your own restaurant. What does that mean? You buy the building, you get everything, you do what they did. What does that London thing mean? We fly you out, or hey, there's a job waiting for you in London. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, and I'm sure we're not going to get the answer to it unless we can ever get Mike on the show.
You think we can? Where's Mike at?
So, are you ready?
Where?
No, we got it. 3, 2, skiddly diddly do. Where are they now?
You're a dick.
Okay, so Ralph Pango. And this is from realityrevisited.com. He lost. He lives in Livingston, New Jersey.
Sounds right up his alley.
Yep. Even though it's a New Yorker, right? So he worked at STK Miami and continued his TV career, and he hosted shows Pressure Cook and All Mixed Up. He also challenged Bobby Flay in an episode of Iron Chef and lost. Yep. He opened a restaurant called Naked Taco in Miami Beach, Naked Lunch in the University of Miami, and later Naked Tiki.
He's a big naked guy.
Yeah, big naked guy. So he quit hosting the Travel Channel show Pressure Cooked and All Mixed Up on Lifetime. And in June 2017, he was in an accident and injured himself. So he returned to his restaurant in 2020 after taking time off with his family.
Good.
I would like to go to one of his restaurants.
Me too. That'd be cool. We go get naked.
That's probably why he named it that, huh?
What's Michael up to?
Well, let's find out where this restaurant is. Right? You want to see where his restaurant is?
Ralph Pango. Let's do it.
There's one in Miami, one in Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton. So these are all in Florida.
All in Florida.
So let's not do that.
Agreed.
So Michael, let me read. After Hell's Kitchen, he worked with Gordon, but realized it put strains on his family, so he decided to not take the prize. So he didn't get a prize. So
what? He didn't get either prize?
He decided not to take up the prize.
The prize of going to London, maybe.
Right, but he probably got cash or like an equivalent, I would assume.
Yeah.
He became the head chef at the Standard in Los Angeles before moving to Arizona, and he planned on opening his own restaurant, HK1, ONE, not WON. And then he ran his own knife company and taught culinary class. In recent years, get ready to be bummed. He lost his newborn daughter, and his marriage broke down, and then he lost his home.
What the hell, man?
But there was a GoFundMe for a food truck, and I clicked the link, and it's gone. So he must be okay now.
Don't read shit like that to me. That's a bummer. I hope he's okay.
Hold on. Let's check his Instagram. He seems okay. It seems like there's a person in his life from 102 weeks ago. So it's probably okay. He looks okay.
What a poor guy.
Looks like he's making notes for stuff. I think he's cool. I'm going to throw him a follow. Wait, that was the wrong Instagram account. Let me switch accounts. Wrong one. I'll get him later. Seems like things are turning around for Mike.
So what you're saying is don't win Hell's Kitchen.
I don't know.
Poor guy.
He's probably okay now. Let me take a look. Let me scroll down a little bit. You could talk a little bit.
I don't know what to say. I'm bummed now.
No, he's probably okay now. Oh, it looks like maybe he was also in season 3, 5, and 6
of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
For what purpose?
Michael came back to judge Rock and Ronnie's dish during the final challenge in season 3.
Okay. Being the first ever winner of Hell's Kitchen is like pretty cool.
Yeah, you thought he'd have him back more though.
All right. So
I'm reading stuff.
trivia.
Yeah, it's nothing cool. So
So-
I'm going to Mike, I hope everything's all right.
Mike, I hope you're okay. That's season 1, man. Pretty cool.
About damn time, right?
It's about damn time. In a minute.
Amanita.
In a couple weeks, we're going to record the new season
in a
in
couple
21.
weeks, probably next week.
What?
It's already started. We're going to be 2 weeks behind.
Hell yeah. Hell's Kitchen, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be season 21.
I might go to New York City Comic Con next week.
Are you?
I don't know.
You got ticks?
I can get them.
Should have got Friday tickets because Vin had an extra Fright Night ticket. I don't know. I don't think he does anymore.
Dope. Thanks.
How would you literally hate New York? Why would I thought you'd be going to New York City Comic Con?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate the Comic Cons too.
Yeah, you don't like any of this. So why would I assume that you were going?
What's the Fright Night thing?
It's like Fun Days, but Halloween.
Are you serious? Does he still have a ticket?
It's next week, so I doubt it. You can message him.
I will.
He's going to be like, who's this? Did you watch Hocus Pocus 2?
I do not.
Are you planning on it? You gonna watch it, bud? Are you gonna watch Hocus Pocus 2?
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be good.
It's not, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch the Marvel Werewolf at Night next week? The 7th?
Marvel what?
Werewolf by Night?
What is that?
It's a one-off Halloween special they're doing.
No.
You'll watch it.
I won't.
It's 58 minutes. You're not gonna watch it?
Probably not. I'm all behind on She-Hulk too.
Well, I figured you wouldn't start watching She-Hulk until
it was over.
Yeah,
maybe. So that's season 1.
That's season 1, baby.
Hell's Kitchen season 1. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to season 21.
Yeah.
So for those listening and you're trying to like keep up with the newest episodes while you're listening to us, check in, tune us out, tune us in, tune into us.
Tune us in, let it in. Let it in.
Hey, Sugar Tits, download our episodes.
Don't.
Oh, look. My phone's like, yes, honey. And that's it for until next week in the new season.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Let's do the outro.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You need them headphones on.
I do. Yep. Woo! They finally played this at the end of the episode.
They did, finally.
1, 2,
3, 4.
It's the end of Raw, boys. It's the end of Raw, boys. It's the end of Raw, boys.
Let's add a
Season
little
1.
set. Yeah,
It's the end of Raw, boys. Season 1, episode 10 and 11. We'll see you next week.
It's gonna be good.
Season
Let's
21.
keep it going. Let's do the whole song. Raw boys.
Raw, boys. See you next week.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
You can follow the show on social media, Raw Boys on everything. That's RAWWBOIS. You can email the show at podcast@rawboys.com. Call or text the boys at 989-299-RAWW. That's 989-299-7299. To see the sources for this week's episode, check the show notes. Rate and subscribe to the show on iTunes and Spotify, and we'll see you next time. Next week on Raw Boys.
Can I ask you a question? I want you to be honest, no just like fucking with me, and I don't know if you even know which way I go with this. So I really just want to know your honest opinion.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on whipped cream?
I hate it.
All right. Other than Nicole and the girl Vlad knows, I love the rest of the women.
You didn't love Alyssa? That's the one Vlad knows.
Not really. No, she got a 5 head going on.
These are real people, Josh. She follows us on Twitter. Just yes.
Oh, cut that out then.
Nope, I'm leaving it in. That was Josh.
No, don't do that.